morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you may be when you join me. Thank you for joining the Blake Talk Show, another edition. If you don't know, it's Lee Blake, I'm in the building. And today I have a lot of topic to talk about. We're going to start with the headlines, which is the United Nations decisions they've taken about the crisis that is going on in AMBAZONIA land. Then second, we're going to talk about the fraudulent newspaper that is roaming around the internet about our governing council, which is another strategy the La Republic government is using to bring down our struggle. Thirdly, we're going to talk about what? We're going to talk about all those people who are blaming the diaspora for sending people out to protest and why they are staying in AMBAZONIA, or they are staying in the diaspora, living healthy, having all kind of things with their family, why sending people out and back home to risk their life. We're going to talk about that. But before I start, I have a pineapple, what we call parable. In what? English and in pidgin. The parable is, they say, when your papa or your grandpapa don't call you, and even he call you with a different tone in multiple times, make you know say fire there for mountain and make you get ready for adjust yourself or you get your ass knocked out. What I'm saying is, when your elderly person is calling you multiple times with a different tone, it means there is fire on the mountain and you need to adjust yourself. Who is this phrase going to? To the United Nations. United Nations, let me talk about you. Don't be like the League of Nations, a bulldog who could bark but could not bite and was torpedoed and kicked in the ass, and they created you. The League of Nations did not reign for that long, 1920 or 1919 to 45. So please, United Nations, don't let the people of the world give your own phrase. Don't be like the League of Nations who could bark but could not bite. The people of AMBAZONIA have been crying for help. The genocide activity carried out by a dictator in the 21st century. And nothing has been said about it. And what is your decision? It's about dialogue. Do you know how many times we've sat on the same table with his governing council in La Republique to dialogue? Did you know the repercussion of what happened to people that went to dialogue with him? With them. They were arrested, they were jailed for more than 1 year. People were jailed for more than 7 months. There are still people, I'm talking to you right now, the United Nations, that are in jail. People have been kidnapped. Children have been killed. You want to talk about dialogue? We were trying to dialogue with the lawyers. People who make laws and judge in the court were arrested and locked up. Is that the kind of person you want to tell us to dialogue with? So you want to tell us all these videos and the audios and the phone call we've been making to the United Nations and complaining through emails and whatever? You haven't seen that we have been asking for dialogue. What is it that we are going to dialogue with La Republique? We've been asking for dialogue for so long. And what did they do? They didn't see us nothing. We moved to the next step and do what brought federation on the table. What happened with federation? They didn't even think about giving us dialogue. They didn't think about what? Federation. Now we move ahead to ask for our independence. Because all that we have proof on the internet, we have proof that we've been sending email to the United Nations. And at the end of the day, in the summit of UNG summit, in UNG A72 summit, the president of La Republique of Cameroon did not even mention one issue of the crisis that was going on in Cameroon. What did he focus on talking? And you guys did not even question him on why he didn't address any situation like that. The president of America addressed his own situation, his own crisis, and his own problems that he's having with somebody else, the rocket man. And that was good. Our own president will come and sit and do a copyright with what people are saying about climate changes. What is it about climate change that you want to work in Cameroon? When we don't even have thermometer or whatever to measure rain gauge, to measure the rain, what is weather concerned with Cameroonian now? then you will come to the United Nations, you will not address something, and the United Nations will not even question you. Will not question you. Why did you not even address the situation or the crisis that is going on in Cameroon? Even though we proclaim our independence with our flag, we proclaim our independence on the 1st of October. Even though the United Nations said people should have the right, the freedom and the right to go out and protest. But what happened? We went out. The peace plan protest with trees. Nothing else. And what happened? People were killed. This, as I'm talking to you right now, they are still discovering bodies for people who were arrested, taken to the prison or taken to jail. They have been killed and dumped their body under the bridges, throw them in the sea, throw them in the forest. And what is the United Nations saying? Let's go dialogue. Are you going to be in a part of the dialogue? Are you going to be in the conference of what we're dialoguing? What we should be dialoguing is a referendum. Catalonia just have an independent what 1st October. How many million they are? 7 point how many million? AMBAZONIA is 8 point above million. The people of Africa in general who are having crisis, the United Nations don't always address the situation that's going on. Leaving dictators to be in power forever and ever. And when they see that they can't know that this generation, how will you even see those kind of genocide activity that with all the pictures, all the phone call and everything? And I know the United Nations know it. International body that guard rescue or maintain peace and security in the world. What kind of peace are you maintaining when a 13-year-old is being butchered and slaughtered like a chicken? What peace and security is the United Nations maintaining when 7 years old have been they're shooting them with a bullet? When the disabled are going out to protest for their right, they have been arrested. The BIR of the dictator Mbimundo, they're going into houses, breaking in and beating the disabled, the blind. All we have the videos in the internet. What is the United Nations saying? We should go dialogue. What are we dialoguing about? That the two parties and political activists to come together to dialogue. What are we dialoguing? Is it a referendum? Are we going to dialogue? Are we going to dialogue? For what? Are they going to bring the life they lost? Or are they going to pay? The government is going to cover up for all what he lost? No. The children of AMBAZONIA of the 21st century are tired. We are tired. It is time for us to take our country. The people of Catalonia took their country. They went out to protest. The military people did not use no weapon. They didn't kill anybody. We saw all the videos on the internet. Excuse me. People were being pushed down the stairs. That is just minor protest. Have you seen the barbaric act, the brutality the police are doing? Not even the police. When there is a protest, it's the police that is there. But when there is a protest in Africa, who are the people who are involved? The police, the gendarme, the BIR, the commandos, the all kinds of marines. Where are these people coming from to protect, to guard the people? No. What are they going to protest with? What are they going to block the protest with? With their bazookas, with their machine guns, because they shoot. And since the United Nations is not saying anything about the freedom of speech and self-determination rights of everything, the United Nations don't consent about they don't give no one eye beat about Africa. That is why these dictators are using these advantages to stay in power, to use their military weapon, to do whatever they want. And as I'm seeing this, the people of Israel suffer. They suffer. But God what? Made them to walk in between the Middle Sea and went to the destination that they were peaceful. So I am telling you, the United Nations, the same way the people of AMBAZONIA, the youth of AMBAZONIA have rise today. Don't think it's all about Western world bringing the resource, bringing weapon, supplying it to dictators so they can get our natural resources. The same way we have rise today, we're going to rise someday. Because Continental youths are growing in a geometric rate that you can't even expect in the next 40 years. Because when the youth will grow that rampant in a geometric rate, you know what is going to happen. You're going to be another bulldog who could back but could not bite. Because we are seeing what is going on in the United Nations. Is it about continental racial discrimination? Is it about racial discrimination or continental discrimination? I don't know. Why do the people of what we call Catalonia have their independence? Why not the Southern Cameroon? Do you know how many people died? More than 500 people have died since 1 year going to 4 months or 5 months now. Do you know how many people have been kidnapped that we don't even know their whereabouts? Do you know how many people are still in jail when we don't even know when they're going to come out? And the president of La Republic, du Cameroon, Mbibondo Pobia, stood in front of the summit, United Nations summit that just passed, and was talking about climate change. And the United Nations did not ask any question. All they seeing is dialogue. What is dialogue? Who are we dialoguing? With a man that is in Geneva. A man that is in Geneva, Switzerland. Spending the money, we are spending all the money in a hotel in Geneva, Switzerland, while people are back home dying. Is that the person we want to dialogue with? Or he's going to send his bulldog like Paul Atanganji to go and sit down with people in AMBAZONIA or the foreigner or the people in the diaspora to dialogue with? We want to dialogue with Bimbondo, the United Nations, and what we are dialoguing is a referendum. We are not dialoguing nothing else. So the United Nations, you better step your game up. The Biafra have problem. Southern Cameroon have problem. Sudan, all African countries, they are having political, economic, social crisis. Step your game up and solve this problem. Don't be like the League of Nations who were seeing things that are happening in the world but did not say anything. Yes, my people, make we leave the United Nations. Make we pack the United Nations, pack them for corner. Because we don't see say they don't want to do anything for this trouble. Secondly, make we talk about what these people where they work and they blame people, they say that people for diaspora, they send people them for back home. May they go for front line, go die. Why would they for here would they live our life? My papa, my brother, my sister, they turn out where be turned out for AMBAZONIA, not be thing where I supposed to even think them. But when I see some kind of message where they enter my inbox, message the way I see for social media, news reporter them, it pisses me off. Because these people for diaspora don't get nothing. Firstly, they need to pay them. They need to pay the governing council. They need to pay me. They need to pay Tapang Ivo. They need to pay Mark Brata. They need to pay whoever it make video or it push the thing whatever way they share. They need to pay no man. The only thing they pay when I wait now the law for get out of our country. Now why that would they fight out? What do you feel say the people for the diaspora not get out? Now moto, they get moto. House, we get house. Jewelry, we get jewelry. Wait again. Now woman them, they get fine woman them. Now which kind of life? Healthcare, they get them. Internet, they get them. Energy, they get them. Everything they get them. Why they go to sabotage or I mean you put your name for front or you put your face for front for fight for AMBAZONIA, for country way the people don't even like you? No. These people they fight for diaspora, they fight them because say home is home. What are you getting at 10 trillion? Home is home. Now why that they fight for this struggle? Because people like me, we don't live for Africa, we don't live for Cameroon, from grass. No, I'm not even starting from grass, I live for underwood for grass. I start boss, they come over up today I can be grass, then I go now for grace. So why me I go to suffer myself, they fight for Cameroon? We never ask that kind of reason. There's some people who can't come on the say we say you face it for be for Cameroon, no for be for frontline. You face it me I for be for Cameroon. We watch what they talk I don't be for frontline. Or you face it all the people when they did for social media they talk, they don't be for frontline. Now because they don't travel, they don't see say the people of AMBAZONIA with their resources, they fit do it, get a better city, a better Cameroon or a better AMBAZONIA. Where we fit get job, manage our resources, create income, bring foreign companies and make it invest, create more jobs, build schools, get healthcare, do all that. The same advantages we are enjoying now is the same advantages we are fighting for to implement in AMBAZONIA. then people will be coming over in social media and be saying we are just here making video in a room or whatever. Do you know how many time? Do you know? You think time in the diaspora is money? Time is money, because people work maybe 2 jobs, 12 hours a day. They don't even sleep. So if you have 1 hour to make a video and do it and edit it and do what, and people coming to talk shit, do you think they're paying us? Do you think they're paying these people that are pushing the struggle? They're not paying them. It's the love that they have for their country. So please, you better shut your mouth up if you can't continue this struggle, because there are people who are willing and ready to die for the struggle. So please, this is a warning. If you know you are tired of the struggle, people have already lost their life, and we can't stop this struggle. Do you think if we stop this struggle, we are the people going to suffer? The people in the diaspora are not going to suffer anything. There are those who are back home that are going to suffer. What is going to affect me? Nothing is going to affect me. What? I will stay here, live in my house, drive my car, go to my vacation, do whatever I want to do. Anything I want to do, I will do it. And same goes to everybody in the diaspora. Taking care of their family, they have their kids. So they're not going to lose anything. So stop the hating you throwing on this about this struggle on social media. We are going to have our independence. You believe it or you live it. The United Nations have not seen that we'll be asking for dialogue. They're asking for dialogue now, and it's never going to go right. Because if we are dialoguing in Bimbo, we have to be present. He has to leave Geneva and be present, and the United Nations has to be present. Present. And what we are discussing, it should be only a referendum. We don't want nothing else. That is what we're discussing on the table. Since the United Nations have asked for dialogue. So my brothers and sisters who are back there still hating, you better shut your mouth up and sit quiet if you are not involved in this struggle. Can you imagine me being in the struggle? Nobody in my family is even talking to me no more. But America has made me to understand that you have the right to do whatever you want to do. So I'm doing whatever I want to do. Whatever family member that have boycotted me, don't want to talk to me, don't want to do anything to me, but only call me because of money, I don't care about that. I care about my people in my country. I care about my friends who helped me when I was in school, not my family members. I care about my friends who have gone to school and they graduated and they don't have a good job, but they're still on the corner road selling ID cards and breads. Some have been diverted to be musicians, selling Prinko, walking from store from city to city with Prinko CDs in their hand. Those are the kind of opportunities you want to give people who have graduated in the university, who have been nurses, who have graduated to be nurses, doctors, lawyers, but they don't have those opportunities. That is why we are fighting for Southern Cameroon. So every family member who boycotted me, that is, I'm still going to be blamed. From under the root to the grass, from grass I'm going to grace. You're never going to stop me. No friend not going to stop me. Nobody's going to stop me. My birthday just passed. Nobody wish me happy birthday, but I'm fine, because the people I know that knows that it's my birthday, that love me, wish me birthday, but I'm fine. I will still be in the struggle, and as well any other person, whoever is still going to continue being in the struggle. So if you are a hater about the struggle, you better find a needle, sew your mouth, or you look for a doctor to do surgery or stitch your mouth. And look for a place and sit quiet. Let the people struggle their struggle. People cannot be butchered by, cannot be slaughtered by military people in the Republic and will sit quiet. People will not be killed, some kidnapped and all that, and we are sitting quiet. Are we the 21st century? So shut your mouth up for being a hater. Shut your mouth up and let the struggle continue. Lastly, let's talk about the next strategy that the Republic is using. We heard about Kwayok has embezzled blah 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 whatever kind of million, 250 million. That is another strategy they're using. The people in the diaspora don't even know how to read French. The people who are struggling, they don't even care about that fake newspaper or the rumors that is going on. So it's Seseku Ayok past history about embezzlement that you guys are going to bring on, mismanagement of fraud that you're going to bring up. Why we have people who have been embezzling? For so long, they are still there in Cameroon, driving their Hummer Jeep, driving their Mercedes from one street to another. 350 billion, 10 billion to construct a road. A minister will embezzle. That is the one you will see to put in front of the paper. That's to say, you people are not, they like public people, you cannot bring this struggle down. You are not going to bring the struggle down. Hiring people in position that they don't even deserve. Like who? The coconut head we have in Boya. The coconut head they call him what? Patrick Ekema. You guys only know, the people in Francophone only know how to go give him 13 million to construct, to reconstruct or to reamend whatever they destroy in the strike. 13 million. People have lost their life. And you're going to give Patrick Ekema 13 million to construct his house and repair his cars. Schools have been burned down by a similar Republic people. You cannot even construct those schools. You're going to give Patrick Ekema, one of the most corrupt embezzler in Southwest, because he's working with the dictator Mbibolo. You're giving him 30 million to repair. Is that the kind of country you want to stay in? Somebody who don't even have ordinary level, first school living certificate, I'm not sure, taking higher position in your city, in your land, making decisions, seizing people's land. That is the kind of country you want to be in, where a president will appoint and dismiss ministers and all whatever time he wants. Is that a country you want to live in? A country where the president is planning for his son to take over. Is that a country you want to live in? A country where the natural resources the citizens in the country don't even consume 5% of it. Is that the country you want to live in? A country where the president is traveling through or staying out for more than the time the constitution says and lavish your money. Is that the country you want to live in? A country where the president's daughter is in California, living in one of the expensive neighborhood in California, driving limousine to school while you are there trekking. Your kids are there trekking with the same money you spending on your cash crop, cocoa, coffee, timber, whatever you have. The money they're using to do what? To sponsor the kid to live luxurious and lavish life. Is that the kind of country you want to live in? Tell me, my people, it is time for us to step our game up. The youth of AMBAZONIA are ready for their secession and their independence. Like it or not, if the people of French don't see that, if they like to wake up in the morning and go start their Okada and drive and ride it on the way on, do the taxi after university, that is fine. If they want to take their umbrellas and go beside the road, open it, put their bread, make their phone call, transfer credit, that is their life. But the youth of AMBAZONIA are more than that. And our great-grandparents, grandparents, mom and dad have seen that. And it's time for us to take another step. There is the thing we're going to dialogue with La Republic. It should be a referendum. The United Nations must be present. The Governing Council must be present. And who again? Other international body, AU, European, everybody must be present. We're not going to make the mistake Foncha did, Endeli did. But we are here. We are here to do what? To take our country back. To correct the mistake the people did in the past. La Republic have tried to bring us down. They first did what? They did everything. They beat our lawyers. We still there. They cut down the internet twice. We still there. They arrest people and kill them. We still there. They send their people to come, their senators, whoever, to come to the diaspora to slow us down. We are still there. People have been threatened. We are still there. We will resist. We will win. We will win. That is what Weber was saying. We will resist. So my people, thank you for joining the Lible Talk Show. And I will talk what? Referendum, secession, out of La Republic, and we have our independence. Because nobody is going to stop us. We're going to resist. AMBAZONIA, AMBAZONIA in my mind, AMBAZONIA in my heart, AMBAZONIA everywhere I go. Either you with me or you are against me. Either you are with us or you are against us. If the United Nations don't take a great step, the children will be crying for help and will look for somebody else who can help them. You know we have the Rocket Man, right? We just saying, and you don't want that to happen. So United Nations, you better address this situation and fix it before it get out of hand. Thank you guys for watching the Blake Talk Show, and I will join you guys again in another edition. Thank you, my people. Man, may all my way lost life rest in perfect peace. Ambazonia will be free, and those people will rest in peace when we have our independence. Thank you for joining the struggle. Thank you for liking my video. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for subscribing on my YouTube channel. See you soon.